Good morning, Moore Park High.
I'm Jose Andres.
And I'm Beatrice Fielder, and you're watching Musketeer Mornings.
It's Spring Break Eve, everyone. Thank you all for tuning in, but before we start our show today, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
To start us off, we have a segment about spring break plans.
What's up, guys? Today we're going to go around campus and ask what people are doing over spring break. Let's go. What are you doing over spring break?
I'm probably going to play soccer, hang out with my friends, all that fun stuff.
Over spring break, I'm going to go out in the town. I'm going to go to the beach. I'm going to go to the pool because summer's coming.
All right. What are you guys doing over spring break?
I'm hosting a cookout with the boys right here, you know. It's going to be a laid-back spring break and a good time.
All right, thank you.
No problem, no problem.
Okay.
Oh my God, it's Kilbin.
It's me!
All right, what are you going to do over spring break?
I'm going to do exactly what you guys do. Sleep, eat, and sleep some more, and maybe game.
That's nice.
I'm not going to game right now.
What are you guys going to do over spring break?
We're all playing Fortnite!
Okay, what are you going to do over spring break?
Probably a ton of editing and hopefully catch up on all the sleep I've missed.
That's good. Get a good night rest.
I plan to.
Probably just work as much as I possibly can, get some more hours in, you know.
Get that motion in?
Yep.
Over spring break.
So over spring break, I have helicopter training on Monday with Ventura County Sheriff's Department, and then Mr. Gusky and I are going to go see Dune 2 at some point.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What are you going to do over spring break?
I have to practice for my dirt bike race, and then I have to do some helicopter training.
Anything else besides that?
That's about it.
All right. We're here with
Ben?
And what are you going to do over spring break?
We're going to play video games.
Anything else besides video games?
More video games.
We're here with
Evan Sorensen.
Okay. What are you going to do over spring break?
Probably hang out with friends.
Okay, that's nice. Anything else?
That's it.
What are you going to do over spring break?
I'm planning on working a couple of days and doing some stuff around the house, and I'm going to go visit my mom.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you guys for your answers. And don't forget, no school next week, and have a nice spring break. Signing out.
Thank you, Josh Soto, for that.
Now for daily news.
Any students or staff interested in learning about and participating in the Sound Bath Meditation, stop by the Wellness Center or email Ms. Gonzalez to sign up. Spots are limited. The Sound of Bath will be on Thursday, April 4th during 6th period and students at 3:45 for staff in the Wellness Center.
Seniors, quick reminder that your senior quotes are due today. You're only allowed one submission, so if you'd like to turn in a quote, check your school email.
The Wellness Center will only be open from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. today. Please do not send any students outside the time frame. Thank you and have a great spring break.
That's all for daily news.
Now we would like to share some CAS testing information from the Moore Park High alumni.
Hi, I'm Sirtaj Bal. I graduated Moore Park High School in the class of 2019, and now I'm currently a first-year medical student at Western University in Pomona. So just as with many other things in life, when I first did CASP testing, I didn't really understand the value of it. To me, it just seemed like, okay, I'm going in to take another test like I've done many other times from K through 12, but I don't really see what the point is. Now, a few years out of that phase and a few years away from CASP testing, I finally have started to understand the value of things, more so in hindsight. So from an individual level, I think CASP testing is extremely valuable because looking back at it now, it helped me identify my strengths and weaknesses in specific subjects. So at the time, I thought I was extremely strong in math, but CASP testing helped me point out like, okay, there's this aspect of math that you can improve on, or there's this specific aspect of writing that you can improve on. From then on, I was able to sort of formulate a plan of how I'm going to address those weaknesses appropriately and then go from there. I think another thing I would think about with regards to CASP testing is that in the future, when we're deciding on different professions such as law, medicine, or dentistry, for example, you do have to take standardized tests for all of those. And in hindsight, I would have probably taken CASP testing more seriously because I did have to take the MCAT at one point, and that in and of itself was like a whole different obstacle. So I feel like having that appropriate exposure to CASP testing can help facilitate success in those type of standardized tests as well. While we may not see it immediately in the moment, later on we know that CASP testing does indeed have positive results for our education.
Thank you, Melanie Jimenez, for that.
Now for club news.
La Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica is meeting briefly today at the beginning of lunch to take yearbook pictures.
GSA Club will be having a tie-dye party today during lunch in M3.
If you're interested, bring white clothing items such as t-shirts, socks, or bandanas. GSA will provide rubber bands and dye.
That's all for today's club news.
Now we'd like to share some CASP testing tips from our counselors.
Tip number 1. Read the questions and answer choices carefully. Make sure you understand what the question is asking and what information is being presented in the answer choices.
Tip number 2. Use the process of elimination. If you are unsure of the correct answer, eliminate the answer choices that you know are incorrect. This will increase your chance of selecting the correct answer.
So tip number 3 is to look for keywords and phrases. The questions and answer choices often contain keywords and phrases that can provide clues about what the correct answer is.
So tip number 4 is show your work. So if the problem is a math problem, work out your problem. And then that way, if you have the answer is partially correct, then you'll get partial credit. You guys can do this.
So tip number 5, manage your time well. Make sure that you have enough time to finish each section of the test. And then if you get stuck on a particular question, go ahead and move on to the next one and come back to it later if you have time. I also have tip number 6, which is to stay relaxed and focused. Standardized tests can be stressful, so it's important to stay calm and focused, take deep breaths, yoga breathing, stretch, stay hydrated. Remember, the most important thing is to put forth your best effort and focus on what you've learned.
Now for sports news with Daniela.
Varsity co-ed track and field is at the Simi Valley Invitational. Early releases at 1:45 p.m. and the bus leaves at 2:15. All levels of co-ed swimming go against Calabasas High School in the away meet at 3 p.m. Early releases at 1:10 and the bus leaves at 1:30. All levels of baseball go against Camarillo at 3:30 p.m. Varsity is away with Frost and JV playing at home. Early release for Varsity is 1:30 with the bus leaving at 1:50. Early release for Frost and JV is 1:30. Good luck to our Musketeers, and now back to our anchors.
Thank you, Daniela, for that. That concludes our show for today. Please be sure to follow us on social media at MHS Media Productions.
Thank you guys for watching. Have a great spring break.
I'm Jose Landeros.
And I'm Beatrice Wheeler. And you're watching Musketeer Mornings.
Why?